Everything shows fine here. Literally says, look.
I believe it.
Look.
Yes, I believe
So-
you, honey.
So YouTube, you better get your head out of your ass.
There we go.
Okay, now we're going. All right.
There it is.
Fucking people at YouTube. I swear to God. You know, if I did my job that bad back in the day in the medical field, I'd been fired. Alrighty. If you're just joining us, this is our first cooking live in a long time. Don't mind the air conditioner, it's cranking 90 to nothing. Because it's still pretty freaking humid. It's Missouri, need we say more. Those of you who live in the Midwest, you get it. You get it. Okay? For those that don't know, with the Shades of Romance series, we do still do a lot of cooking, and it's been a while, but figured, hey, let's have some fun, okay? It's been a good minute since you guys have seen a good cooking live. This is on the heels of me, my birthday, and this past Friday, I turned a grand total of 47 years old. Wow. So, figured today would be a good day, and one of the main ingredients for this is about a pound of bacon, but I'm going to show you guys a real simple recipe. This was inspired by another content creator, a guy by the name of James Bender, who runs Waypoint Survival. So if he's watching at any point, thank you for the inspiration behind this, because of his hobo series that he does is second to none. So I have to give a shout out when there is inspiration. Okay. All right. I got my dang stick for, kind of, stoking the fire a little bit. We want this fire good and hot. And we'll go through the ingredients here in just a moment, but we're going to have some fun here today, and I hope you guys get something out of this. All right? So first things first, let's talk about the ingredients. I did just mention bacon. There's some elephant garlic, which real quick, tip. It would have the circle of death over there if it was buffering on my end.
Fair enough.
But it hasn't, so it's this time it's going.
Yeah, probably.
So, and don't be afraid to share it out with everybody.
That's what I'm trying to do.
All right.
I can't get it to place,
So that's our basic, simple, easy to do software, as Alton Brown would say. And really all we need from here is just a simple spoon, which I just grabbed a wooden one because why not? And I grabbed a simple pot. Bought this years ago at a Dollar General. That's it. Okay? So, figured this would be one of the most interesting outdoor cooking things that I could do for you guys. And, this is stuff that keeps easy and, keeping kind of a hobo theme. This is something that Princess Starsong enjoys. She likes my hobo dishes. Do not ask her about, don't get her started on the green beans and bacon mixed with cheddar cheese.
Oh, you ain't fair.
Yeah, that's one of her all-time favorite hobo dishes that I make. There's literally nothing to it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start getting our pot, our cooking pot hot. And one of the first things that we're gonna do is we're gonna do up that full pound of bacon first. Okay, why would we be doing that? Well, for those of you that do not know, prior to World War II, the number one cooking medium, number one cooking fact was bacon drippings here in the United States. Now, I don't know how it is over in other parts of the world, but I know here in the U.S., up until World War II, the number one cooking medium was bacon drippings. And hence the whole term, I had to at bacon, okay? And then the next thing that'll go in will be the, the leeks, because we want to start getting, the elephant garlic and the onion, and then followed right in behind with the potatoes, because the potatoes, because of the amount of water in it, well, it'll make more sense once we get there. If you want a mashier potato in this dish, start them right after the bacon. But if you want the potatoes to have a little bit of consistency, you want to start them towards the end. I think that should do it. Okay. Again, we're starting right out of the gate with the bacon, and we want to cook this down a lot. Okay. We want as much of the bacon drippings to cook out. And I'm a firm believer you can't get too much. When it comes to bacon drippings, you can't get too much. All right? Alrighty.
Just need stuff out.
Surprised Annie hasn't made her way in yet.
Well, she might be there. I mean, 1 minute it says there's 16 watching, and then it drops and says there's 3. So.
Yeah, that's normal. That's normal. While we're getting this underway, we're gonna check. No, we definitely ain't doing that.
I've shared it to as many people as I can. It won't let me share it to Discord.
Okay. There we go. Now please note, I also have this kind of turned towards me. The bacon's kind of fatty, so there's nothing wrong with that. But I want to get quite a bit of this bacon cooked up and working very well. And the other reason why I chose to do this outside, number one, Princess Star Song loves the campfires. Loves her campfires. And 2, to show you how easy it is to make this dish. And this dish will feed 4 people easily. It's regular old water. Stay hydrated, folks. Stay hydrated. I'm going to move that just a bit because fire does what fire does, okay? Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I needed. And folks, do be careful.
You need to go get the pot holder?
Or the... Right out of the shower.
You have one on the top?
I'm not a pot holder, but... What's this going all that mess? Again, just a simple cooking dish. Alrighty. Now, it's been a while since I've said this because of the live stream. Where are my hungry ladies at? Come on now.
One's right here.
Where are my hungry ladies at? Classic Prince Magnum channel line. Alright. I'm liking where we're at on this. There we go.
That was a smart thing to do, Tom. Here.
And just like in the classic era of hobos in the 1930s, smoking was actually a common theme. Cigarette news seen a huge jump in the 1900s. Here, just a moment, we'll add the onion.
That's a lot of onion.
Yeah, I don't. We'll add as much as we want. Now, really quick, some of you might be asking the question, are you going to add salt? You going to add anything? There's plenty of salt in the bacon drippings. You don't have to salt a thing. Isn't that cool? Pretty satisfied where that's at now. Now these will shrink up. That was a big onion, so we'll use half of it. I think a full one might just be a little too much. Again, just a simple dish. Anybody can do this. And if the joke is, are you cosplaying this? Well, not exactly, but I don't think they had Kiss t-shirts in the 1930s during the classic era of the hobo. But
I couldn't find out this one. I know I need this one.
you'd be able to sign it.
Well, nothing.
Figure it out. Just, again, this is a real simple dish. Anybody could do this. The onion and the elephant garlic, which again is more akin to leeks than garlic. Leeks are actually, every once in a while I like to throw in leeks instead of onions because, let's just face facts, just something different. There we go. Don't need that. There we go. We'll wait till we start seeing a little bit of color on the onion, then we'll add in the potatoes. And again, this is just a simple recipe. If you're doing this inside,
J-Dog.
hey J-Dog, welcome to Live. Just doing a simple outdoor cooking recipe. Princess Star Song loves her campfires. And it's just a simple hobo recipe that anybody can do. And those that don't know, the hobos, they were good. They had to know how to cook. And really quick, when we're talking about the classic era of hobos, the modern equivalent to a hobo today would be your people that do the van life. They're traveling around to jobs like migrant workers, and they're living out of a van instead of riding the rails and building the hobo camps, which was oftentimes called the hobo jungle. And that's how they did it. So this one primarily, we've got a pound of bacon right now, some elephant garlic, and some onion in there, and we're getting ready to add all these potatoes in. We're going to cook everything down and get a really nice flavorful dish, and hoping you guys enjoy this. And if you're wondering where baby girl is, she's inside kind of relaxing a little bit.
Yeah, she was a pickle. How you doing, J-Dog?
Cool thing about a dish like this, when you're cooking it outdoors like this, people come up, if I throw something in the pot, can I have some? This was inspired by another content creator named Spender, who runs the channel Waypoint Survival. And he does a lot of hobo content. He does a lot of bushcrafting and things like that, how to prepare for, really bad stuff. And I've been enjoying a lot of his work, and thought it would be fun to show off, obviously outdoor cooking. There's something about outdoor cooking, I don't know what it is, food just tastes better outdoors. And these are breaking down real nice. I'll show you what I'm talking about. See how they're kind of breaking down, falling apart? That's what we want to see. Now obviously we're not making soup, but we want it good and soft. We want everything to be soaking up, especially taking in the bacon drippings. Get the fire going good again. Usually by the time J-Dog starts making it in, that's when everybody else starts making the way in.
Oh, I just shared it out on my page.
Good thing. We'll give this another couple of minutes, and then we're going to throw the potatoes in, start getting everything cooked up. There you go. And one of the other cool things about this, you still will get a smoky flavor from doing it this way. Again, it's that outdoor cooking thing, something about it. That's what I want to do. Some good sizzling. Everything's coming together real nice. Again, where are my bacon lovers? Where are my hungry women?
Alpha just popped in. She says hi, or he says hi.
Well, welcome along to the live. We're doing some outdoor cooking. I'm doing a simple hobo recipe using bacon, elephant garlic, onion, and we're getting ready to add some potatoes that I soaked for about 24 hours after cutting them up, because potatoes grow in the ground. Kind of a hobo style dish, but I think you guys are going to enjoy what this looks like. I'm thinking I should have grabbed one of my bigger older pots in, but that's okay. And that's why I grabbed the small wooden spoon.
Yeah, you ain't got much room.
Don't worry, because a lot of this will cook down. Now again, you could add in black pepper. You can add in any spices you like, but we're just going to do this basic and rustic. Okay.
You know, that container there was one of the best things I got off of Temu.
You don't get much anything else off there, really.
That actually came from Temu, and we have a ton of other ones,
Yep.
all different sizes. Hey, Bridget's here.
Welcome to the live.
Bridget says hi, can't say long, but I hope it's really good.
Oh, you know how this goes.
Welcome in, Bridget.
Welcome to the live. These are folks that don't live terribly far from us.
A couple of hours. I'm tickled pink that Bridget was able to pop in.
Absolutely. Appreciate that.
Helps that I suppose they pink too.
There we go. We got this good and stirred up. You guys are going to really like this. Again, this will feed a grand total of 4 people, 2 of which are grown kids. Good God.
Yeah, I got to get the house cleaned after kiddos. Understandable, Bridget.
There we go.
So far, it looks like we've got 22 different people watching.
Yep.
We've got other five. I didn't want to go up there.
Right. Again, this is just as simple as it gets. You can't beat it.
Nope. And it's good food, too.
So what we have in, how many potatoes did I use? I think if I remember correctly, I used a grand total of about 5 full-size russet potatoes. Give or take. Because some of them had some bad spots, you cut around it, no big deal.
Yeah.
These were, I think it was like $6 for the bag, you know, for like a 5-pound bag, you know, give or take.
That was actually a 10-pound bag.
10-pound bag, okay.
Yep. I remember exactly
It
where I
was.
got it. Yeah, no kidding.
And most people tend to forget that the humble potato has a lot of, you know, it's great at stretching food. Potatoes, rice, and eggs, great for stretching food. As a matter of fact, you won't get this in a lot of your fast food restaurants, but when I make breakfast burritos, I like to add potatoes to it, boiled potatoes, cook them in with everything, because it just adds a body that you can't get at your fast food joints. see, as the moisture cooks out, this pot will reduce down. You'll get plenty of flavor. And again, I did not have to add salt to it because the bacon has been cured with salt. Wow, right?
Also that, the garlic gives it flavor.
Yep, we've got
The
the
onion.
onion, elephant garlic, bacon, potatoes. Again, this was inspired by a hobo series that I've been watching on another content creator's channel. If y'all think about it, get over to Waypoint Survival to see what James Bender has been doing in his hobo series. And I just thought it would be kind of exciting to do something like this, even if it was just once. And I was asked, which if she isn't here, she won't hear about it. I'll give her crap.
Oh, I sent her the link, so hopefully she's here. She just maybe not be able to respond yet.
Right. I would give her crap if she isn't. Because she'd been asking me to do one. You know, do a cooking live, and I was like, this is actually one of the easier cooking lives I've done.
I still remember the first cooking live I ever watched you do. I burned mashed potatoes.
So where are my bacon lovers on this one? Okay, come on. If you're in the chat and you're a bacon lover, give me a bacon emoji.
Or if you're sitting right next to him, say beep.
Yep, give me a bacon emoji.
Alpha says bacon.
Bacon! Bacon!
There it is. There's the bacon emoji.
There we go. Now we're getting some bacon emojis. There we go.
Alpha, there's plenty here for you guys too. You know where we live.
Again,
I know you can hear me.
again, again, this is just something that I like to do every now and again. I'll come out and we'll cook right over the campfire just because it's fun.
Oh, heck yeah. Baby girl calls it campfire food.
Yes, she does.
She always has to have her campfire num-nums. Do you need more wood on it? Oh, that's fine.
Again, it's just something I enjoy doing. And every once in a while I like to do this, test myself in case of to kind of stay on top of my cooking abilities. Say there was a power outage and there's not going to be anything, like a natural disaster or something like that. It's good to stay, up to date on skills like this. As long as I've got ingredients and I've got a good supply of campfire wood, I can cook whatever you need.
Well, considering we live literally in the woods, I think we have plenty of wood.
Yep.
Yeah, that's starting to cook down nicely.
Yep. Make a nice hearty supper.
Good.
So now I get to make the joke. The joke is real. I gotta make it. Those of you who do zombie apocalypse stuff, I guess I would be invited for your 10 people that you would take to the zombie apocalypse.
Well, yeah, because you would make the food.
Yeah. Oh, you don't go nowhere. You stay right there next to that campfire, and you get to cooking. Man,
Would you be complaining though?
probably not. Except that I might want to go, do something sadistic and crazy,
You would do that with food.
I gotta do that. So, for those of you who are wondering what it looks like at the moment, camera, hopefully you should be able to see that.
You can a little bit, yes. I'm just waiting for Alvin to say he's on his way.
Right. Again, we didn't use all the onion, but if you get enough onion together and potatoes, onion potato soup, same. Of course, if I was truly evil, I'd cut up one of those fresh tomatoes, make up some bacon in the oven so it's nice and flat, perfect for a sandwich. Make up my homemade biscuits, and grill some of the leftover onion, and then put all that together in a sandwich.
A bacon, onion, tomato sandwich. I'll put the bacon, tomato, hold the onion.
Are you sure with my cooking?
Yes. On bacon, tomato sandwiches, there should be no onion.
I'm gonna say now this is my cooking we're talking about.
Fine.
You'd eat it.
I know. Sure. You gotta get some of that hot air out.
Yeah, I'm full of it.
Good, we know.
Since we're doing so much, since this is the romance, now I gotta do it. Doo-be-doo-be-doo. So, right now we've got a lot of our ingredients are coming together nicely. It's cooking down. It's reducing, and we'll get a stronger flavor out of it that way. And again, it is hearty. And if it doesn't fill everybody up, don't worry. We got hot dogs
And marshmallows.
and marshmallows. That'll be later on after the live, obviously. Oh, there it goes. Now I got a good sizzle going.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Still working on that smell-o-vision for you guys.
Smells damn good though.
Hence the title, because of the bacon in it. I had you guys at bacon. Don't know if this is going to become a new series on the channel, but we, part of a mini series for the Shades of Romance series, but we might consider it. Now, if you're like me, you can peel the potatoes, but I like the skins on. But you can peel them if you so choose. Oh, now that.
Got a big fire going now.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the reasons why I moved it off so I can stir. Kind of do multiple things at once.
Danny is going to be so upset that she missed us.
Oh yeah. Again, you could add black pepper to it, which I have considered, but it's not necessary. Yeah, this is probably one of the most evil things I could make on the channel for you guys.
That is not the most evil thing. The most evil thing you have made me is cheesy rice with baby girl times 2 and breakfast rice.
Yep.
And then grilled cheese with flame.
Yep. Again, this is also part, I do this sort of thing every now and again, just to kind of show off that, well, for myself, keep my skills like this up to speed to cook. Say if like power goes out, dead of winter, whatever, being able to make a meal right over the campfire, in tough situations, it's just common sense, okay? The more you keep up to date with your skills like that, as Grand Thumb, one of the gun tubers will say, train, train, train. Well, this is part of it, okay? When bad stuff happens, you hope you never have to use the skills, but if you do, it's just good common sense to be doing it beforehand. The more you learn now, yep, that just happened. The better you improve your skills now, the better off you are. Choke to death on smoke before you get done. And this was just a regular old milk jug. They're doing them really weird these days. And I looked at that and thought, that's a water jug.
That's a quart size.
Yep, quart size water. And see, I don't know how well you guys will be able to see this, but this is cooked down quite a bit because it was full almost to the top. We'll go a little bit longer because we're cooking a lot of the moisture out, okay? Again, by doing that, think of like reducing a sauce, okay? The reduction will actually help with, it'll help with just intensifying the flavors. Just like a reduction. Now I see why people were like, "Oh no, you're gonna be in 10 people I'm bringing to the zombie apocalypse. Your ass is going with me." And we could have even added tomatoes to this towards the end and have been just as good. Which we might do that in one of the next ones. We might do this again. If you guys really enjoyed seeing something like this, depending on how the views look at the tail end of this, we're definitely going to do this again. All right. Good old campfire num-nums, as baby girl would say. Oh, shoot, you can. No. Good idea, yeah. We'll have to wake her up soon enough.
Oh yeah, because otherwise she's not going to be able to sleep tonight.
No, she won't sleep tonight.
And I don't really stay up on her.
All right. While we're waiting for this to cook down just a little bit more, we're going to take a look. How many of you folks are in the live? Because it should still.
It keeps jumping between 9, 10, and 22.
Hey. All righty. Thank y'all so much for being here. Nothing like campfire num-nums, right? And again, you can kind of tell, you know, as I'm stirring this around, it's going wonderful. Now again, you can do this on your cooktop. Just keep it about a medium-high heat until things are really going good. Then you can kind of slow it down. And if you so choose, you can boil the potatoes beforehand. There we go. Now I'm starting to get, this is what I was kind of looking for. Okay, where the potatoes are breaking down just a little bit. I don't want them to break down a whole lot, because that would be bad. I'm not making mashed potatoes here. Not that this would go bad as mashed potatoes, but definitely good.
By the way, we have a special visitor right now for me. Say hi, Flame.
Hi.
Don't worry, the camera won't bite you.
I mean, it tried to bite me once in a nightmare. It's like,
What teeth and what mouth?
Exactly.
go. Got a good stir. And now you can really, again, you can really start seeing now how it's breaking down. It's getting right where we need it. We're going to give it a few more minutes. Can you tell how long I've been live?
Let's see. You have been live. I don't know, what's up? Sorry. Yeah, it won't tell me. So I don't know. With the new way the live streams do, it doesn't tell you.
Right.
Okay. Bullshit.
YouTube for you. I would say you've been live for about 45 minutes to an hour.
Sounds about right. Check it out. We are almost done.
Looks good. Smells good. Can you smell it?
Now in the 90s.
I can smell bacon and the onions. A little bit of the garlic. But mainly the bacon and onions.
Good stuff, folks. And again, something about outdoor cooking, it always tastes better. I think it has something to do with the smoke, getting to it, so you get a smoky flavor to go with it and everything. I think we're there.
Yeah, if you cook it anymore, it'll be mush.
Again, anybody can do this. And again, if you wanted to, you could do this on the cooktop. And you can control the heat a little bit better than you can, say, with a campfire. Be swapping over to a plastic spoon from here because we're going to have to dish this up here pretty soon. Yeah, check these out.
Aurora found.
My little girl found these little cute bowls.
99 cents a piece.
Yep. And she actually said, for Daddy.
Good.
I have to dish hers up first because it'll need some heat first.
Yep. We'll use this as hers.
Now I can bring a scoop of this up so you can see what it kind of looks like. There you go. That's what it looks like. All right, we'll set this off to the side and I'll get the fire going real good again. Here you go.
Yes, you see me. Alpha says, oh, I see a princess. All right. There we go. We've got enough in here for baby girl. Yep. Flame popped on for a little bit too.
Surprising.
All right, folks. Just like you said, dished up for little baby girl so it'll cool off first. That's Ashley's bowl. Oh, I heard it come out. Now, Alpha, are you and Mayhem coming over? Do I need to make a couple extra bowls? You gotta let me know these things. Flame, super hot, so be careful.
And of course, make sure you get yourself on.
Of course. What? Yeah. Oh, I understand. They're out of gas. They can't make it up here. But at least they're up in the area.
Right?
I told you it was hot.
Man.
You goober. Alright, I don't know about y'all, but I think the cook needs next one.
Well, I don't like to take a bite before,
I know. Silly ant, get out of there. One of the downsides, cooking outside. Alright. Now, like I until flame. It's super hot. So, cheers, y'all. Very much fun.
Not bad.
Understandable. That is really good.
Turned out pretty good.
Flavored bacon, the elephant garlic, it all meshes well.
Again, this was inspired by, inspired by a different content creator. Thought it would be kind of fun to show it off. We also had some fresh produce.
Very fresh, straight from the farm.
Yep.
Also, fresh, you eat fresh.
Yep.
And again, just showing that, if you will, this was training to me.
Fresh is fresh, you eat fresh. That doesn't make any sense.
It works for me. I mean, I got it.
People watching probably didn't.
So, what do you guys think? Look like something you might try? Because, this is really good.
I think we need to do it again, only next time add some tomatoes and some peppers.
We can do that. We can do that.
I would absolutely do that.
What do you guys think? Would you enjoy another show like this?
That elephant garlic is perfect.
Yep. Got it just right.
Yeah.
And this fire's about to turn choking to death on freaking smoke.
Well, the saying, smoke follows beauty, Mr. Vampire.
Yet I'm not eating cooked food instead of drinking blood.
Well, not all vampires drink blood only. Some vampires eat food.
And let's not forget that I'm eating garlic.
Yeah, but it's cooked. To the point where you can't even taste the garlic. Oh, Charlie C's all popped in and says hey.
Hello!
Hey, Charlie.
That was one of those open times with the,
Absolutely.
on Star Trek Online. We just got through doing a hobo-style cooking show. Right now, currently, we're just enjoying the after effects. Here, I'll bring it up so you can all get a good look at it.
He says, hello, hi, Prince Magnum. How are you? Long time no see.
Enjoying it. There you go. Onions, elephant garlic, a full pound of bacon, and potatoes. That's all this is. Amazing stuff.
Yeah, thank you.
What do you guys think?
Pull off the bite.
The potatoes are right where we want them. They've got just a little bit where your teeth can get into it, but some of them had broke down enough, so it's almost like mashed potatoes at the same time. Like a good rustic mashed potatoes. The bacon, it's bacon. You can't screw it. You really can't screw up bacon.
If you screw up bacon, you do not deserve
The onion
I burned my
just broke down just enough where it's almost like, the inside of an onion ring.
Somehow.
Perfect.
You
No,
somehow,
but it's bad enough when you burn mashed potatoes. You set them on a hot burner and forget they're there.
And how did that happen?
It said, let's see. Charlie says, I like your shirt. Are you a big Kiss fan of the band?
Yes.
And And then Alpha says you can if you burn the bacon.
Yeah, you can.
If you, it's not a jab to anyone, but if you burn bacon, how do you trust yourself with the stove?
That's a good question.
Really good. Turned out real good.
And the bacon's cooked well. It's not too flimsy, it's not too crispy, it's deep fried.
Yep. And all the fat's been pretty well cooked out of it.
Charlie says cool.
So,
Okay, Alpha says, I'm known for burning bacon. Ask me now.
I'll teach you a few cool tricks. It's really easy. Really easy to do. And again, this turned out wonderful. You know,
You can tell there's
I'm one not good.
now the ultimate question. Did you guys learn anything? I know Alpha's, loves to cook. Bridget loves to cook.
Let's see. Charlie Seasall says, see you in my next stream, Prince Magnus.
Hope to be there. Hope to be there.
Thanks for dropping in, Charlie.
Good to see you. Charlie does a little bit of everything. Another one kind of like me in that regard. Does some good stuff. So again, did you guys learn anything? You know, it's all about teaching, you know. I enjoy this sort of thing. I'm going to leave the rest to you guys that didn't enjoy it. But I'm going to just do something simple here.
Oh, Lord. Simple for him.
Huh?
Simple for him. Complex for the rest of us.
Dad.
It was simple.
No. Your simple is like comparing a small doodle to one of Bob Ross's artworks and calling it simple.
I love it. I love that.
What was that?
He said, your simple is like comparing a small doodle to one of Bob Ross's paintings.
Exactly. It's not wrong. What the fuck?
Perfect.
How the fuck? That was not there earlier.
But you don't.
Again, simple outdoor cooking. For some people, this is about as good as it gets. But again, if you guys learned anything, that's the important thing. But to me, it's a simple, easy dish. Anybody can make it. You can do it right on your cooktop.
I would highly recommend not adding any more. Well, starting to start live.
So, boy, if she didn't make it to any of this, she could be pissed.
Well, she still has to pop in. So, I don't know.
Dad,
Yeah.
this so-called simple thing now.
It is simple.
It's just doing a hot dog.
Okay.
That's as simple as you get. Now, if he was gonna do a hot dog wrapped up in bacon, wrapped up in an onion, that ain't simple.
I bet you I could do it right here.
I'm sure you could.
Go ahead
It
and
still
try.
ain't simple.
Go ahead and try on the same screen too.
Maybe we don't have any more bacon out here.
Damn. Then you focus on
No.
I bet you if you empty that pot, I could throw together a dish of hot dogs and onions and leave you.
I'm good. I'm full already.
I bet you I could.
Next time.
Okay.
Next time.
Is that the challenge?
That's
Hot-
a challenge.
Hot dogs, onions, and potatoes, maybe.
Let's ask Alpha. Alpha, what do you think? You think that should be his next cooking challenge? Hot dogs with onions and bacon?
A 4-ingredient pot.
I'm just waiting for Alpha's answer.
Let's see what he says. Where I make an outdoor dish on only 4 ingredients. That even includes seasonings.
You just did that tonight.
I think I could do it again.
Oh, I'm sure you could.
With different, some of the ingredients being different.
Well, let's see what Alpha says. If that's what Alpha wants to see next, okay. What do you want to see next, Alpha? Yeah, it's thick tonight because of the humidity.
I wonder what you need.
No, it's not that. That's actually keeping the worst one away. Thanks for joining us. Hey, you put out the bowl.
You have it.
Okay. You're full. You did have a lot of hot dogs.
Yeah, that's all right. I mean, it was simple.
It was a good dish. I would definitely not have any more though. I know you're starting to get gut and then mine will be the onion.
All right. Again, it's simple. So, just kind of topping off the meal, you know, to me, you can't get much easier than that. Maybe at some point we might get a percolator coffee and do some coffee outside. At some point. And I'll show you how easy it is to make up a really nice pot of coffee.
Now that I could go for, especially in the fall when it's nice and cool outside. I think that's something we should do in the fall.
We can do that. All right.
Those forks right there.
Good investment.
Yeah, $5 at Walmart. And we're in the camping section.
Cooking this down a little bit. Again, the most important thing is that you guys learn something. And again, it gives me a chance to remind everyone how much I still love my other half. Okay? That's what the series is about. One, reminding everyone that I'm still head over heels for my other half. That'd be Princess Star Song. And of course, along with that, it gives a chance to teach you guys some things that maybe you hadn't thought about in a while, or maybe you didn't know. And at the same time, it also reminds women out there that there are guys who still, to this day, they get romance. They understand romance. which at some point we need to talk about the language of romance, because that's a whole nother subject that does make some people just don't understand that one, and we're definitely going to have to dive into that one. Alrighty, I think that pretty much brings us to the beginning of the stream. You guys enjoyed this. If you haven't done so, be sure to smash that like button. Smash it hard.
Make it feel oh so good.
I was about to say, or you could tickle or fondle the like button, talk to it dirty. I don't care, you know, it's whatever. Or yeah, I like the way you look at me. Anyhow, be sure to get over and check out Teespring and the Patreon. If you get on the Patreon, and I know about it, and you become a member of the High Mileage Club, as long as you're 18 or older, it grants you access to Cinema's Discord.
You absolutely have to be 18 or older.
Yep. So kids, I don't care how much you steal from your grandparents' credit card, it ain't happening. You ain't 18, you ain't getting in.
And
All right.
trust me, we will check.
I do check. All right. Along with that, let's see, we got Teespring. Okay, yeah, now I know where we're at. Along with that, as we get ready to let out for this particular stream, folks, get out there and work on a project. Don't care what it is, just do something with yourselves. Remember, idle hands and a creative mind go together like oil and water. If you have a sweetheart, sweep them off their feet. Do something special for them today. And as always, for every last one of you out there, if no one out there has told you that they love you today, Prince Magnum does. God bless you, and have a happy 21 and 24. Thank you. I can't talk today.